It is revealed at the beginning of the film that 300 years have passed since the end of a global conflict called the World War. The war resulted in widespread destruction across the planet. A spaceship filled with people from different countries is shown. It is revealed that the inhabitants of the spaceship are throwing their garbage onto Earth. One day, a scientist finds a robot in the garbage. This was no ordinary robot, but a unique one of its kind. It was an equal part human and machine. The scientist picks up the robot and takes it home, and he repairs the robot without any fault. It is used to create a new body. The next day, the robot, who was a woman, wakes up, and she was thrilled to have a new body. Then the female robot asks the scientist, "Who am I? How did I get here? Where am I from?" The scientist doesn't know about the woman's origin, so the doctor doesn't say anything. But the doctor only said that when we found you in the garbage, half of your body was damaged. However, your brain was fine. After that, we fixed your body. This is an indication that a new human body has been joined with you. Then the doctor shows her the world. The female robot is excited to see this city. It also shows a glimpse of the spaceship. She asks the scientist, "What is this really? Is this the real world?" The doctor said that this was the last city left after the World War, and its name is Sky City. Sky City has become a highly desirable destination where everyone aspires to live a peaceful and joyful life, because the upper class lives there while the lower class lives in our world. Then the doctor tells the robot its name. He says, "Your name is ALITA from now on." ALITA was happy to hear her name. The robot doctor also tells ALITA that all the residents of our land work for Sky City because there are many farms, industries, and factories in Sky City. After that, ALITA meets a boy named Hugo. Hugo praises ALITA's body because its body was robotic, which was quite strong. ALITA and Hugo become good friends. That night, a girl is murdered in that city. Actually, there was a professional criminal in that city who used to catch girls and end them. After that, he used to sell their body parts. That night, ALITA sees the doctor returning home from somewhere. ALITA sees that the scientist's hands are covered in blood. Seeing this, it is suspected that the doctor may be the murderer behind the murders in the city. The next day, the scientist's wife comes to meet him because they were divorced. Here it is revealed that the human body adjusted with ALITA is actually the body of her daughter. Her daughter was no longer in this world, so they donated her body to ALITA. After that, Hugo invites ALITA to participate in the game. And this game was the famous game of the city. ALITA fascinates others by playing this game completely. ALITA also wins that game. Hugo later takes ALITA to his favorite place. It was the roof of a building from where the whole city could be seen, and from here Sky City was also visible nearby. There is also a largest pipe there. Hugo says that all the items come from Sky City to the Earth through this pipe. I am working hard to go to Sky City. Remember, I will definitely reach there. ALITA asks, "What does this Sky City look like?" Hugo tells her, "Actually, the doctor found you from the garbage, and that garbage was from that Sky City. This means that you have come from Sky City." But ALITA didn't remember anything about it, and she had forgotten her past. Actually, she had lost her memory. The next day, the doctor goes out of the house, and ALITA is following him. ALITA understands here that the doctor is not a murderer. However, he is a hunter-warrior. Hunter-warriors are those who end criminals. After that, the bodies of the murderers are taken to the factory. Heavy rewards are given in their place. Here, ALITA comes to know about the reality of the doctor. At the same time, the serial killer arrives there. He was the same murderer who was killing the girls, but he lived in the city. Then, ALITA bravely faces that murderer. He beats him so hard that he is forced to run away, while ALITA succeeds in killing the other murderer. Then the doctor and ALITA take the killer's head to the factory, where they get $20 for it. After that, the doctor tells ALITA his story. How did he come to be known as a hunter-warrior, and why did this happen? He says, "This is the story of the time when I, my wife, and daughter lived together. One day they created a robot, and that robot entered their house and kidnapped their daughter. After this incident, the doctor got very angry with that robot, and the doctor damaged the robot he himself had made. After that, the doctor became a hunter-warrior. Just then a man comes whose name is Vector. Actually, Vector was the head of the race game. It was Vector who organized this game. The doctor's wife can also be seen with Vector. Here it is revealed that the doctor's wife is plotting a scheme with Vector because Vector had promised her that he would send her to Sky City. The doctor's wife is also a doctor and she also works in Vector. Then the same robot is shown which ALITA had damaged. That robot moves towards Vector. It tells him that ALITA is the reason for the distortion of my body. Vector calls the robot bad names, commenting, "Did you come after being beaten by a little girl?" The robot reveals that she is not a little girl, but the strongest. Vector tells the robot. Now it is your mission to harm ALITA and bring her in front of me. Then Hugo takes ALITA to see that race game. He also tells ALITA the winner of this game will be sent to Sky City. Hearing this, ALITA gets excited. Then Hugo takes ALITA to show a ship. He says, this is the ship of the enemies of 300 years ago. When ALITA looks at that ship, she is fascinated by it. Therefore, ALITA jumps into the water and moves towards that ship. ALITA also finds a high-tech body in the ship. ALITA returns to the doctor with that body. She tells the doctor, fix this body with this instead of this. It means adjust this body with my head. But the doctor refused to do so. He says, this body is powerful and has stable weapons. If this body gets attached to you, you will become very dangerous, that you will kill people and destroy the world. Facing this refusal, ALITA becomes aggressive. After that, ALITA goes to the factory. Going there, it decides that now it is also a hunter warrior. It goes to a club with Hugo. All the hunters of the city were present there, and it excites everyone that we should kill Vector's robot, because it is the same murderer who has killed the whole city, and it is also killing other people. One of the hunters makes fun of ALITA. He says, how will you kill anyone being small in size? And how did you become a hunter warrior? Hearing this, ALITA faces him a lot and beats him, and he has fallen backwards. Seeing this scene, all the hunters were surprised. Meanwhile, Vector's robot appears there, whose size had now increased, because the doctor's wife had upgraded it. Coming there, that robot attacks ALITA, and ALITA also attacks him in return, and that robot enters a tunnel to save its life. Then, ALITA also moves towards that underground place, chasing it. There is a fierce fight between the two, and finally that robot damages ALITA, and it tears her body apart. At the same time, Hugo and the doctor arrive there. When they face the robot, they beat it, and they burn its body. Then that robot runs away from there to save its life. The doctor brings ALITA's damaged body home. ALITA's body was completely damaged. Having no other option, that doctor fixes that body to ALITA, which he found from the ship. The next morning, when ALITA wakes up, she feels comfortable because she had got a new body. It was powerful and equipped, and fire can also be generated through that body. Getting this new body, ALITA feels happy. The next day, ALITA goes to meet Hugo to show her robot body. Seeing its equipped body, Hugo likes it and feels good. He is also impressed. Here, Hugo tells ALITA, I want to go to Sky City soon. But to go there, everyone needs points, and these points can be earned by killing someone or winning a race game. Hearing this, ALITA gives her robotic heart to Hugo and takes it out. She says, take my robotic heart, sell it. This way, you will get some points. Then you can go to Sky City. And ALITA's robotic heart is not an ordinary heart. It has immense power. The robotic heart is so powerful that it can provide electricity to the city for several months because it contains energetic rays. However, Hugo refuses to take ALITA's robotic heart. He says, I don't need it. You should keep it safe with you because your robotic heart is very important. He suggests, you should participate in the race game. I am sure you can win the race. If you win, both of us can go to Sky City. Hearing this, ALITA immediately agrees and prepares to participate in the game. She wants to do this for Hugo because of her affection for him. Later, Vector arrives at the scene, who hires hunters and killers to eliminate ALITA. He tells everyone, if you kill ALITA in the race, I will give you 5 million points, which are essential to go to Sky City. At that moment, the hunter whom ALITA had beaten in the club appears. He wants to take revenge on ALITA for humiliating him. Now, he plans to take revenge on Hugo. By killing a man, they accuse Hugo of the crime. As a result, Hugo becomes a wanted criminal. Meanwhile, ALITA appears, having entered the race that is about to begin. In the race, all the killers become her opponents and attack her, but ALITA is equally strong and continues to fight them one by one. Suddenly, ALITA receives a call from Hugo, who tells her that the hunter has become his enemy and wants to kill him. ALITA then leaves the race to save Hugo. Upon arriving, ALITA severely beats the hunter. Meanwhile, it is revealed throughout the city that Hugo has become a criminal and is now wanted. A reward of $30 is offered for his capture. The city police arrive to eliminate Hugo, as everyone agrees that Hugo is a criminal and must be stopped. Everyone tells ALITA to kill Hugo, but she refuses. However, the hunter attacks Hugo with a sword and kills him. Hugo takes his last breaths. At that moment, The doctor's wife arrives and tells ALITA to cut off Hugo's head. She explains that they will attach his head to another body and turn him into a robot. The doctor's wife, who has now become a kind woman, wants to do this to bring Hugo back to life. ALITA follows her instructions and cuts off Hugo's head in front of everyone. Later, she takes Hugo's head to the doctor, who performs an operation and attaches it to a new body. As a result, Hugo is revived. Both Hugo and ALITA are thrilled because Hugo's body is now robotic, just like ALITA's. The doctor informs ALITA that Vector deceives everyone. He promises to send people to Sky City in exchange for a large sum of money, but no one can actually go there. Only residents of Sky City can live there, and the race winner is the only one who can go from this world to Sky City. Otherwise, no one can go. The doctor also tells ALITA that he and his wife were born in Sky City and came here to treat their daughter but got stuck here. Hearing this, ALITA becomes furious and sets out to kill Vector. She goes straight to the factory, where Vector's machines attack her. But now, ALITA's body has become powerful and robotic. She fights back, destroying all the machines and robots one by one. Finally, ALITA reaches Vector to eliminate him, but then Vector's robot appears. It attacks ALITA and injures her, causing her to fall. At that moment, ALITA regains her lost memories from the past. She remembers that she was a warrior and had participated in a great war that happened nearly 300 years ago. However, all her friends and companions were killed in that war. ALITA herself was thrown into the trash, leaving her severely injured. Now ALITA recalls that the owner of Sky City was responsible for this. He had also killed all her companions. ALITA remembers her mission, to kill the owner of Sky City. Remembering these facts, ALITA becomes emotional, realizing she has lost everything, including her friends. This makes her aggressive. The robot attacks ALITA again, but she fights back with her sword and destroys it into pieces. At the same time, ALITA attacks Vector with her sword, killing him on the spot. Receiving a call from the doctor, ALITA learns that Hugo is climbing the pipes towards Sky City. ALITA follows him, trying to stop him. She tells him, "You don't need to go to Sky City. There's nothing good there. We can live our lives in this world." Hearing this, Hugo agrees. However, the owner of Sky City sees this and attacks them with his weapon. As a result, Hugo's body is shattered into pieces. ALITA tries to hold his hand but accidentally loses her grip, and Hugo falls from a great height. Losing Hugo makes ALITA deeply sad, and she begins to cry. Now, ALITA decides to go to Sky City and kill its owner to avenge Hugo's death. It is revealed that ALITA has also won the race. She points her sword towards Sky City and declares to its owner, "I am coming to kill you and take revenge. Watch out, I will make you suffer and won't let you live." The movie ends with this powerful scene.